A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving premiered in 1973 and would quickly become a holiday favorite for generations. Decades later, it would also become the focus of some controversy.
Hey, guess who just walked in over here? It's Franklin. I told him about the big turkey party you're having, and he's sure his folks will let him come.
The character of Franklin was born out of tragedy. Following the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a school teacher asked Peanuts creator Charles Schulz to consider adding a black character to his comic strip in hopes of healing the country torn by racism. The company that distributed the comic pushed back, but Schulz pushed ahead. After Franklin's debut 4 months after King's killing, there were calls from Southern newspapers to pull the strip, or at least to not show Franklin sitting next to white characters in school. Around this same time, a young boy would begin to fall in love with Peanuts.
Franklin represented hope to me, and I think that hope lingered. I think it even led to my success. I think it led to this moment.
His name was Rob Armstrong, who eventually went to school for animation. In 1990, he was hired to work alongside his hero, Charles Schulz, and that's when something amazing happened.
And one day he called me and said, I want to rename Franklin after you, Franklin Armstrong. I said, what? I said, why? Like, what? He said, he has no last name, Rob. That's not right, is it? I was like, well, it's okay. He's Franklin, people love him. He said, no, it's not okay. Charlie Brown has a last name. Lucy Van Pelt has it. Like, come on. It's not right. So I said, okay. I said, I'm honored, but I was more than honored. I was also flustered.
Rob Armstrong worked with the Schulz family for years, eventually launching his own strip. A few years ago, the annual broadcast of A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving sparked a new conversation on social media. Audiences wanted to know why Franklin wasn't sitting next to anyone in this scene, with many accusing the beloved animation studio of racism. Schulz's son, Craig, says it was distressing.
And my son really was the one that brought it up and said, hey, can we somehow fix this thing that's going on the internet? And then it was a discussion among all of us, how we could do that organically to the story. Where would it fit in? And we didn't want to just kind of shoehorn it in and try to correct this thing that's on the internet that we didn't see it the way they saw it.
I was hurt seeing him accused of racism. I was hurt. I was literally saddened and upset by it. I was even interviewed by legit publications and different media outlets to answer that question, is he a racist? Here's a man who told his own editors, if you don't run Franklin in the newspaper, just as I sent it in, I will quit doing this comic strip. That alone, first of all, very few of us are going to put our careers on the line for anything. He's putting his on the line for the sake of this black character.
Hi there. I'm Franklin Armstrong.
A new Peanuts special, Welcome Home Franklin, is setting things right. The cartoon revisits the introduction of the popular character to the Peanuts gang, giving his story more depth and developing his friendships.
Hey Franklin, what kind of music do you like?
The godfather of soul, James Brown. You're not related, are you?
I don't believe so.
It also corrects that now infamous table scene.
Hey Franklin, we saved you a seat over here.
We have a chance to do more than do hand-wringing. We have an opportunity to do more than saying, oh, that's the internet. We can do more than just defend the end product and say, well, other guys did that and they're all gone now. This is our moment.
We're very proud of it, and I think my dad would be very proud of it.
Partners?
Partners.
Dean Richards, WGN News.